Dear children of 6th, 7th, 8th standard classes, this week we have to know about South Indian world's famous artist of Raja Ravi Verma.
On 29th April 1848, the man known to posterity as Raja Ravi Verma was born in Kilimanur Palace in Kerala, arriving to take his place in history as the father of modern art in India, and to leave an enduring impression on the very essence of culture in our land. It was Ravi Verma who adapted Western realism to Eastern themes, conceptualizing a new imagery for India's ancient heritage. It was he who absorbed academic techniques to represent Indian divinity, emerging as the best-known classical painter of the modern age, inspiring the rich as well as the poor, the powerful and the weak. Ravi Verma's heirs established the Raja Ravi Verma Heritage Foundation, committed to preserving and upholding his legacy and to keeping his flame alive for generations to come. Many are the legends around Ravi Verma and the gift with which he was born. They will tell you of his mother Umamba, who one day was in her family shrine. Suddenly, something changed. A shiver, a breeze, the rustling of leaves and the darkening of clouds. They said she was sick. Medicine was given. The best doctor summoned. Nothing worked. The palace elders whispered, Umamba is harboring a yakshi, they said. Her body, a deity's temple. In came priests and astrologers. Over days, they cajoled and persuaded the divine manifestation to take leave. The goddess agreed. A spot was cleared, and there she was consecrated forever. She still resides in her shrine, but it was her boon to Umamba that became immortal instead. Umamba was blessed with a child. Ravi Verma was born. Ravi Verma was born into the lap of sophistication. Kilimanur Palace was once home to celebrated warriors, but in his day, the halls resounded with music, poetry and drama. The battle cry replaced with art. The best of creativity appeared, weaving color with culture, art with perfection, flames of rituals with the Sanskrit tales told by his father. Cradled by his family and nourished by their attainments, Ravi Verma soon found his own niche. Ravi Verma's fingers touched paint. In 1862, Ravi Verma arrived at the court of the Maharaja of Travancore, and here began his training. Like all great portrait artists, he had to learn technique and sharpen his skills. He acquired book after book from around the world, scouring the Maharaja's library for catalogues and references. His eyes widened as he studied anatomy, learning from masters he never met, but whose sketches fired his imagination. Soon, Ravi Verma mastered framing and acquired a grasp of light and shadow. Many were the awestruck observers, but many too the artists whose envy he provoked. In 1881, he set out from the land of his birth to the country that lay beyond, winning the patronage of kings and grandees across the subcontinent. The canvas of Indian art was about to change forever. Ravi Verma's talent was first appreciated in Madras in 1873. He painted portraits for the Pudukota Darbar and Lord Buckingham. India's first gentleman artist, he crisscrossed the land from the court of the Gaikwad of Baroda to the palaces of Udaipur. His canvases were displayed in Chicago, and an Indian artist was set to become the toast of the Western world. His paintings adorned the palace in Mysore, and his studio became a place of pilgrimage for Indians seeking a glimpse of their gods. Ravi Varma continued to nurture his devotion to the Hindu tradition, his art an expression of spirituality itself, and his brush the medium through which he paid homage to his creator. In Kilimanur, he constructed a gallery where his painting would be displayed and where he could entertain royalty that visited him. Today, the arch of the Kilimanur Palace stands as a testament to the man who lived there and who, no matter how far he travelled, called Kilimanur home. Art was not art for its own sake, and Ravi Varma sought to take art to the masses. He had the admiration of kings, but it was the people he craved to move, to inspire the soul of society itself. He invested in a press at great expense to produce lithographs of his paintings for those who could not afford canvases. Soon God, an abstract concept for the common folk, took form, finding a place in every home. The Brahmin had a lithograph just as the peasant. All of them united by admiration for Varma's work. Many were the lithographs the press produced, but Ravi Varma was not made for business. The press had to be sold. Some years before he took leave from the world in 1906, breathing his last in the palace of his birth. Kilimanur gave Ravi Varma to the world, and then Kilimanur took him back. Raja Ravi Varma's influence was endless. Dada Saheb Phalke, the father of Indian cinema, sought inspiration from his paintings, the results visible in the reels that energized Indian movie production, most obviously in the classic Raja Harishchandra. Millions are the women who drape the sari in the way Ravi Varma draped them around his mythological heroines. And endless are the nuances borrowed into Kathakali and Mohiniyattam by Ravi Varma's costumes and colors. Raja Ravi Varma had died, but he left behind a world of creative splendor, eternal and beautiful, capable now, as then, of moving any Indian mind. Raja Ravi Varma influenced our lives in enduring ways, from the comic book to jewelry and painting, not to speak of his influence in contemporary Indian art. Creativity, Raja Ravi Varma proved, has no bounds or barriers.
हरेर्दशावतारैश्च पुण्यतीर्थैश्च पावनम् आर्यावर्तं सुविख्यातम् उच्चत्वं वीररक्षिताम् उज्जयिन्या महाकाल मुख्यक्षेत्रबुधाद्यते पश्यत्वं तां महाकालीं विक्रमार्केण पूजिता हरेर्दशावतारैश्च पुण्यतीर्थैश्च पावनम् आर्यावर्तं सुविख्यातम् उच्चत्वं वीररक्षिता
Dear children, I hope you have watched the Raja Ravi Varma video. Now you have to use your creative ideas to draw the historical drawing. We will meet next week. Thank you.